All right, welcome back, boys and girls. We've got a new toy to play with today. So, back in 2017, I backed a thing on Kickstarter for a JollyLook paper camera. Shoots Instax film, and nearly 4 years later, it arrived in the mail yesterday. So, let's open this bad boy up, see what we've got, see what we can do with it. So, let's just see. This is how it came from the post office. Got my handy dandy box opening device here. So let's see, what do we got? Now, what's this? No tape whatsoever. And it made it here in the mail. Okay, so it's only a nice little box here. It's a little paper box. Kind of an old-timey looking camera. Reminds me of an Ansco, that kind of thing from back in the day. So, folding cardboard instant camera. There's the back of the box, how it works. And the side, all very 1950s looking. Ooh, a QR code to show you how to use it. Smoking hazard or choking hazard. It's a great toy. So let's just see. So let's open this bad boy up. The box. Ooh, more old timey instructions. Open the back. Insert the cassette. Open the front. Okay, so, and here is the instruction manual. Who cares about that? Now, the camera itself in a paper bag. Lots of paper. Ooh, it's a good looking little camera, I guess. I guess you spin it that way. That ejects the film. Let's pull this down, I believe. Well, maybe not. Oh, you got to push the button on top. Okay. So you open this bad boy up. And wow. So the camera, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a piece of cloth right there holding the lid from going all the way down, but it's in the way of the camera. Nice. Wow. That is hard. It's hard to get that out. So, oh, you set the distance. Okay, I see. That is. It's actually got a little head up. Well, not too bad. Good looking little camera. It's red, black. I have a feeling, though, that it's going to be a little crummy because it doesn't expand all the way. And okay, so let's. Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't want to go back inside. So you can't close it. Nice. Quality workmanship. Oh man, this thing's a piece of garbage. Well, I guess that's that, isn't it? Huh. Lens pinhole. Um, hey, I wonder what that. I guess I'll be getting the instructions out here in a minute. And then I guess on the back here, you push the button down, open the back, and install the film. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to take a few minutes and try to figure out how to put film in it, and see what's up. So we'll be back in a moment. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're back. Um, as it turns out, I fixed the camera. Pretty simple thing. So this camera is all, of course, it's all made of cardboard and a little bit of wood and plastic. And the way that the shutter works is there's a piece of there's a rubber band. So when you pull the shutter up, you can kind of see it in the lens there. You can see this rubber band, and when mine came shipped, the rubber band was broke. They include 3 extra ones in the box, so I just replaced the rubber band and went out and took a few pictures. So let's look at those pictures, and we'll see what's going on. See what we think of the quality. Okay, so, all right, so there's the first one. Actually, that's not really fair. I overexposed that because I wasn't sure what I was doing. So, there's the second one. Again, had things wrong. Didn't turn out really well. So, we'll set that one there. So now there's the third one. So that's out on the balcony. Took a quick shot, set it to infinity, took a shot across the way. It's overexposed by a couple of stops because the sky should be like dark blue. There was no clouds that day, which is not a big deal. You just change the aperture. So on the front here, there's a wheel to set the aperture, and I just had it wide open. So that was that one. Okay, so this one is inside. Trying to take a picture of the Higgins boys and Gruber there. You can see him in the back. I did a double exposure on this. That's kind of why it looks so weird. So I'm not doing too good here, am I? There's a second shot, single exposure, but I had the aperture set incorrectly again. Just wasn't, it wasn't light enough in here. So there you go. You get, underexposed that time. And so now I went outside and tried to take some. And that's what I came out with. Overexposed on top, a little bit exposed. Probably would have been pretty good on the bottom, but for some reason, I don't know if it just didn't develop or what was going on here. And then that one, because the lens messed up, the shutter messed up on me again, overexposed. Yet another picture. So my feelings on this little camera are that you're going to waste a lot of film, and at $1 a picture, that's a lot of film to waste. It's a lot of money to waste, wasting a lot of film. I think that it might turn out to be okay. I think the problem is really the bellows. Just doesn't want to, it wants to pull back because it's so springy, and maybe as you use it over time, it will become looser and get better, but who knows. But frankly, the shutter mechanism is just awful. That's the best thing I can say about it. With the rubber band, and it has to be just perfect when it's cocked, or it won't work, because really the last photo I took, it didn't actually fire when I pushed the button. So, it's just not really, the shutter mechanism is just not the best. I think they could have done something that would have been easier and better on that, and would have made this, a kind of a fun camera. It would have been quirky, but fun. And that's really all you can expect from something like this. I have to say, though, the packaging is just top notch. I mean, look at that. That's a great package. It's a great looking package. with some awesome Photoshop work on the front of it there, because I just about guarantee you that's not a real picture. But you wouldn't want. Also, you wouldn't want your pictures to look that good coming out of this camera. That's like the whole point, is that it looks, kind of flimsy, kind of like a toy camera, and, kind of blurry. I mean, like, I honestly, the one photo I got that was pretty good, I like. I wish it had been better exposed, but it wasn't. So, but I still like it. I think it's a good shot. I do, however, think that the mechanism inside of this camera could be repurposed. And we may come back to that in a later video. I have a Polaroid back for my Bronica ERTSI medium format, and I kind of believe that it might be possible to repurpose the film advance mechanism, the stuff inside the box here, that holds the film and ejects it, to be used with that Bronica camera. And I may try that out and see what I can come up with. But in the meantime, we've got a few other cameras coming. I have a infrared adjusted sensor for the Ricoh camera that I did a video on a while back. I'll try to link that in the description. I'm not sure about up there or whatever. And then I ordered a Konica recorder half frame camera, so that's going to be kind of nice. And there's a camera coming from Japan Camera Hunter, and it should be here Friday. And I honestly can't remember the name brand on it, but it looks like it's another toy camera, so I think it'll be a little bit of fun. And then you can see in the background, got the Yashica Electro 35. Once I can get a battery to work in that camera, I'm going to go out and do some pictures with it. I think it will be, this is like one of my favorite rangefinder cameras of all time. So I think we can do some good stuff with that. And I've been kind of playing with a way to mount a GoPro to the camera, so that as I'm out taking pictures, I can, film at the same time and not look like too much of that guy, that YouTube guy. But we'll see. And so, once again, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. I'm not even going to link to where you can buy the JollyLook, because I can't recommend it to anyone in good faith. Although it's probably a perfectly reasonable toy camera. So if you can find one, but I'm not going to help you find one. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe, like, dislike, comment, do whatever you want to do. But just do it now. And again, thanks for watching. Bye for now.